Meanwhile, the Department of Health stressed a second humanitarian mission team can be sent to Myanmar in follow-up to the first one, an 89-member team from a coalition of government agencies that came home last night after a successful mission in the ravaged country since the first 2 days of this month. It was not easy campaign by any stretch of the imagination, as the language barrier presented huge challenges for the Philippine humanitarian mission. Then again, if need be, the Department of Health vows to send at a moment's notice a follow-up team categorized by the World Health Organization as a Type 1 fixed hospital, which is also self-sustaining. The first team managed to provide aid to at least 1,000 Filipino compatriots who are still nursing injuries and need medical attention and care both physically and psychologically, which a newly arrived 8-member squad has come to address. And despite sad conjecture and continued absence since the earthquake struck, the search for the 2 missing Filipinos many have consigned to doom or death continues.
The first challenge po na na-encounter namin was yung communication, kasi magkaiba po yung language namin. But we were given interpreters ng OCD. And then during dun po sa operation namin sa Pianmina, may mga nag-volunteer po mga student and Filipino teachers na tumulong po sa amin para maka-communicate po kami na mabuti sa mga pasyente. And the next po was the weather. Kasi umabot po ng 45.1 yung temperature doon. So inom lang po ng water.
Kahapon nagpadala din tayo ng 4 na team for psychosocial support. Sa Yangon naman sila. Sa Yangon sila assigned. Ang mission naman nila to help yung mga Filipinos na suffering from psychosocial problems because of the effect ng earthquake. So support naman natin yon. I think yung embassy sa Yangon ang tumutulong sa kanila.